Om Sai Ram. This is a reading of the Vishnu Sahasranama, and this is being read from a book by Swami Chinmayananda called 1,000 Ways to the Transcendental. In each chapter, I'll be reading 50 of these glorious names of the Lord Vishnu, along with possible meanings and implications of each name. Number 601, Sri Vatsa Vaksha, one who has the mark or Sri Vatsa upon his divine and sacred chest. Number 602, Sri Vasa, the abode of Sri, the dwelling place of Mother Lakshmi. This term is dissolved as Sri, all glory and riches ever dwell in his bosom of love and beauty. Number 603, Sri Pati, the lord of the goddess Lakshmi. During the great churning of the ocean of milk, holding a lotus in hand, there rose Lakshmi from it, and she chose among all gods Lord Vishnu as her beloved husband. Hence, Narayana is Shripati, the Lord of Shri. The Shvetasvatara Upanishad says, the supreme Shakti of him is declared to be various. Shri represents the energy or Parashakti in the universe. Lord Narayana is the one vital truth that functions through the Parashakti and gives her the dynamism to act and to accomplish. Number 604, Sri Matamvara, the best among those who have glory in life is Narayana. The Taititriya Brahmana says, the Rik, Yajus and Shaman are the imperishable wealth of the wise. So Shri has been interpreted here to mean the Vedas. Lord Narayana is the one who is the best among those who know the books. He being the very infinite reality that is the one theme of all the Vedas. Also, Vara can mean one who blesses, and thus the term under discussion yields the meaning Vishnu, who is the Lord that blesses all great students of the Vedas. Number 605, Shrida, one who gives Shri to all his sincere and dedicated devotees. Narayana provides wealth for all his ardent devotees. He is the river of knowledge and joy for all devoted hearts which are surrendered to him. Number 606, Shrisha, the Lord of the goddess of wealth, Shri or Mahalakshmi. Her wealth is the ability to nourish. Thus she gives to the striving devotee the mighty and noble virtues, his inner wealth. Number 607, Srinivasa, one who dwells and manifests in the good people. Here the word Shri is to be understood as those who have Shri in them, the one who abides in purified hearts, wherein the passions and lusts have been removed, and peace, joy, devotion, and understanding have arrived. In such people, the self comes to shine all by itself. Number 608, Shri Nidhi, one who is the treasure trove or Nidhi of Shri. Vishnu being the all-full and perfect, all glories draw themselves from him alone. Even Shri or Maya can play her games only when she draws her vitality from Narayana, that is, the self. Number 609, Shri Vibhavana, one who is a distributor of Shri. Vishnu provides each, according to his merit, the wealth both inner and outer. Shri Narayana is the law behind actions, and so he is the dispenser of the fruits of actions. Number 610, Shri Dhara, the Lord always carries Shri in his bosom. In short, the Atma, that is, the self, is never divorced from its omnipotence and all fullness. Number 611, Shri Kara, one who confers Shri upon his devotees who remember him continuously, reflect upon his nature, and meditate upon his glories. Number 612, Shreya, Narayana is moksha or liberation. He is the way and the goal. He gives to his devotees the total liberation from all their physical passions, emotional agitations, and intellectual restlessness. Number 613, Shriman, one who possesses all glories, riches, capacities, and beauties. He who is the owner of all Shri, the abode of all its splendor. Number 614, Lokatraya Ashraya, the shelter for the three worlds, the substratum for the three worlds of experiences, that is, waking, dream, and deep sleep. If the the self, the consciousness, were not in us, no experience would ever be ours. Narayana is this objectless awareness. Number 615, Svaksha, brilliantly beautiful-eyed, is Vishnu. Number 616, Swanga, beautiful-limbed, the most handsome form captivating the hearts of all his loving devotees. Number 617, Satananda, one who divides himself into the infinite jivas, manifesting through the different equipments and experiences in all of them, of infinite varieties of joys gained through the individual equipments from each one's appointed field of things and beings. Number 618, Nandi, infinite bliss, is the nature of Vishnu as the Supreme Self. Thus he is known as Nandi. Number 619, Jyotir Ganeshwara, the Lord of the luminaries in the cosmos, is Narayana. He as the Self gives light to all brilliant things in life. The sun itself receives its light borrowed from the infinite, ever-effulgent Self. The Kathopanishad describes the Self as the light of consciousness and declares, when he shines, all else shines after him. Number 620, Vijitatma, one who has conquered the sense organs. That devotee who is no more a slave to his sense organs comes to experience the necessary mental quiet with which Narayana, the Self, can be apprehended. Number 621, Videyatma, one who has come to live under the command of the higher Self, or one who is ever available for devotees to command in love. Some read this as Avidhyatma, in which case it declares that Narayana is one who is of the unfathomable nature divine, one who obeys none but all obey his will. Number 622, Satkirti, of pure fame is Narayana. He is the husband of Shri and therefore he is famous. Number 623, Chinna Samshaya, one whose doubts are ever at rest or solved. Doubts regarding the Supreme can only be as long as we try to experience and comprehend him with our intellect. He is the very subjective vitality in the intellect. So, on transcending the intellect, the seeker can become the Self in a non-mediate experience, intimate and immediate. Once having become the Self, there cannot be any spiritual doubts. Therefore, Narayana, the Self, is known as the one in whom all doubts are resolved. In the Gita, Arjuna admits that all his doubts were cleared. Number 624, Udirna, the great transcendent. He is the infinite, beyond all finitude, beyond all limitations and change, and therefore beyond decay. Transcending all equipments of our experiences as the Self in all, Sri Narayana revels as the immutable transcendental reality, the sole substratum for the entire universe of forms and actions. Number 625, Sarvata Chaksha, one who has eyes everywhere. The Gita declares the truth, the pure consciousness, as hands and legs everywhere, eyes, face, mouth everywhere. Vishnu as the consciousness is the one Self that sees through all eyes in the world. Hence he, through all eyes, sees everywhere at all times. If he is not, the eyes are blind. When he is the indweller, the eyes then see. Therefore, all eyes are only his. Number 626, Anisha, one who has none to lord over him. The Mahanarayana Upanishad says, no one rules over him. Number 627, Shashvata Sthira, one who is ever eternal and stable, never changing, thus permanent, and ever the same. The body changes, the mind modifies, the intellect grows into new dimensions, but the consciousness that illumines them all with its light of knowledge is ever the same, through childhood, through youth, in middle years, and old age. It is the changeless throughout, hence eternal, and ever the same without any change. Number 628, Bhusaya, resting on the earth, is the linguistic meaning of this term, so it may signify one who rested on the shores waters of the ocean on his way to Lanka, referring to Sri Ramachandraji, or one who slept on the earth, meaning the Lord is Bhupati, the husband of the Mother Earth. Or its intention may also be one in whom the world rests at the time of dissolution. Number 629, Bhushana, one who adorns the world. One who adorns the world physically with the infinite beauties of his creation, emotionally with his love and other finer instincts, and intellectually he is the one behind all great, noble, and beautiful thoughts which have enriched human life, history, and culture. Lord Narayana, in his various incarnations, has also glorified the world. Number 630, Bhuti, one who is the pure being or existence. Bhuti also means glory or Aishwarya, so he is one who is the treasure trove of all glory. Number 631, Vishokha, Narayana is sorrowless, griefless. He is the self, transcending all matter vestures. At the body-mind-intellect level, there are agitations and so there are sorrows. He is beyond them all, so he, as the absolute reality, is indicated as all blissful. Disturbances of sorrow or grief can never molest his nature of infinite bliss, ever contented, ever desireless. Number 632, Shokanashana, the destroyer of all sorrows for his devotees. One who lifts the suffering ego sense out of its meaningless identification with the changing, pain-breeding equipment and gives it the true wisdom of its divine nature. To those who truly worship, to them I shall be forever a savior from the ocean of samsara, promises Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. Number 633, Archisman, the effulgent. As pure consciousness, Narayana is the source of all light. The Kathopanishad confirms this when it declares, there neither the sun nor the moon, nor the stars nor the lightning has any effulgence. How then can this fire light illuminate? By its light alone, all else in the world is illumined. Number 634, Archita, one who is constantly worshipped by his devotees. Even Brahmaji, the creator, and Shiva, the destroyer, worship Sri Narayana, the preserver. Hence this term, the worshipped, for Lord Vishnu. Number 635, Kumbha, the pot. The Lord, that is, the self, is called the pot because just as things are contained within a pot, so the whole universe rests within him, the container and sustainer. Everything and every happening is within him alone. Number 636, Vishuddhatma, one who has the purest soul. When the self is cleansed of all passions and thought agitations, in that uncontaminated purity it is realized. Therefore the Lord, the self, is called the pure Atma, completely bereft of all equipments, their passions, and all disturbances from desire. One who is beyond the three gunas, Trigunatita, meaning one who transcends all the vasanas that generate the three moods constituting the entire phenomenon of Maya. Number 637, Vishodhana, the great purifier, the one meditating upon whom all vasanas get exhausted and the personality purified from these desires becomes free of all its accustomed existent agitations. He who is the very source of purity, who lends purity even to the sacred places. By remembering him, the human heart becomes cleansed of its sins, immaculately swept of all consequent feelings of restlessness. Number 638, Aniruddha. Of the four manifestations of Vishnu, the Aniruddha manifestation is indicated here. The four vyuhas are number 1, Vasudeva, number 2, Sankarshana, number 3, Pradyumna, and number 4, Aniruddha. The term can also mean he who is invincible to any of his enemies. Number 639, Apratirata, one who is never challenged by any enemies and who has no enemies to even threaten him. Sri Narayana is without enemies. In his loving presence, they are vanquished. Number 640, Pradyumna, very rich. The Lord is Lakshmipati, and in his benevolence he gives riches and mighty glory to his devotees. Pradyumna can also be the third of his four manifestations as Vyuhas. Number 641, Amita Vikrama of immeasurable prowess is Sri Narayana. The Self, the Supreme, is omnipotent and none can stand against him. It can also mean one who has an unmeasurable number of steps exhibited in his divine performance in his Vamana incarnation. Number 642, Kalanemiha, the slayer of the Asura Kalanemi. Kala means time. The Self is the destroyer of time, as it is beyond the intellect, and time is but a concept of the intellect only. Number 643, Veera, the heroic victor, one who is ever victorious. Number 644, Shauri, born in the Sorasena clan in Jagannath, which in the Puranas is called the Utkala country. Also, Shauri can indicate the one who has invincible prowess always. Number 645, Shura Janeshwara, the Lord of the Valiant. Sri Narayana is the fountainhead of irresistible might. He is invoked by the victorious and is the source of strength from which even Indra and others draw their vigor. Number 646, Trilokatma, the reality, the self of the three worlds. The three worlds are the three fields of experiences, the waking, the dream, and deep sleep. As the pure consciousness, in the light of which the waker, dreamer, sleeper comes to experience all the three worlds, the Self, Sri Narayana, is called the Atma of the three worlds. Number 647, Triloka Isha, the Lord of the three worlds. The Lord is one in whose presence all activities take place, in whose absence all activities cease. He is called the Lord, the great proprietor. When life, that is, the Self, manifests in a body, all experiences take place. When life is extinct, all activities cease. Hence, Lord Narayana is the Self, the spark of existence in all creatures. Number 648, Keshava. Generally, it is meant to describe Lord Krishna as one who has long hairs, but Keshas are the rays of the Lord that illumine the sun, moon, and such other effulgent things of the cosmos. The rays of mind that illumine are called Keshas. Therefore, the wise Brahmins call me Keshava. Also, Ka means Brahma, the creator, and Isha means Shiva, the destroyer. Both of them have sprung from Vishnu, the preserver. Hence, he is called Keshava. Number 649, Keshiha, one who destroyed the Asura called Keshi. Number 650, Hari, the Lord is called the destroyer. It is he who destroys the false values and the inner conflicts created by man in his own life and in his consequent discordant contact with the world around him. These confusions and sorrows created by man for man in life due to his own ignorance of his own divine nature is called samsara. Lord Narayana is the destroyer of this samsara or sorrows in his devotees. Om Sai Ram. This brings us to the end of names 601 through 650 of the Vishnu Sahasranama.